Have you ever trusted someone, only to realize later that they were slowly, quietly, secretly controlling you, without raising their voice, without forcing anything, without even looking like the bad guy? That's the scary part about manipulators. They don't storm into your life wearing a villain costume. They walk in softly, smiling, helpful, almost comforting. And before you know it, they're pulling invisible strings you didn't even notice were attached. Today we're talking about how manipulators control you silently, the psychology behind it, the tricks they use, and why smart, strong, emotionally aware people still fall for it. Let's start with something uncomfortable. Manipulators don't choose weak people. They choose good people. People who are empathetic, people who care, people who give the benefit of the doubt, people who assume others have good intentions. Manipulators love good-hearted people. They see your kindness as an entry point, your patience as an opportunity, and your loyalty as a leash. So how do they silently take control? Let's talk about their favorite weapon: subtle confusion. A manipulator won't openly argue. They'll twist things so smoothly that you end up questioning yourself instead of them. You'll hear lines like, "I never said that. You misunderstood. You're imagining things. Why are you overthinking so much? I was just joking. Relax." One sentence, tiny words, but they land like a punch to your reality. Because once you start doubting your own judgment, they don't need to dominate you. You'll dominate yourself. Here's their second silent weapon: selective kindness. Manipulators aren't horrible all the time. If they were, you'd leave instantly. Instead, they mix kindness with cruelty like emotional cocktail chemistry. One day they're sweet, thoughtful, supportive. They make you feel special and seen. The next day, they're cold, distant, blaming you for things you didn't do, making you feel like you're walking barefoot on emotional glass. This unpredictable cycle creates what psychologists call intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that keeps people addicted to slot machines. You never know when the good version of them will return, so you keep trying harder, giving more, fixing more, hoping you'll earn their affection back. And bam, they've got control. Here's their next silent trick: guilt. Manipulators are guilt magicians. They make you feel guilty for things they did. They make you feel responsible for their emotions. They make you feel selfish for setting boundaries. If you say no, they act wounded. If you say yes, they want more. If you call them out, they play the victim. If you stay quiet, they say you don't care. It's like fighting smoke. No matter what you do, it slips through your fingers and somehow becomes your fault. And then there's the most dangerous weapon of all: silence. Manipulators use silence like a scalpel. Not peaceful silence, punishing silence. They withdraw affection. They vanish emotionally. They refuse to talk. They make you feel invisible. And suddenly, you're desperately trying to fix something you didn't even break, just to get them back. That desperation, that anxiety, that feeling that you might lose them if you don't behave exactly the way they want, that's control. Manipulators don't need chains. They use fear of abandonment, fear of conflict, fear of being misunderstood. The control is internal, inside you. And the worst part? Most manipulators don't even have to say the words out loud. Your brain starts predicting their reactions, adjusting your behavior automatically, avoiding triggers, softening your truth, shrinking your needs. They don't control you directly. They train you to control yourself. But here's the plot twist they never expect. The moment you become aware, the moment you notice the pattern, the moment you say, "Wait, this doesn't feel right," their power crumbles. Because manipulation survives in the dark, in confusion, in silence, in doubt. But once you name it, once you see it, it loses its invisibility. You don't have to confront them aggressively. You don't need dramatic conversations. You don't need to prove anything. Just awareness is enough to break the spell. Suddenly, their tricks feel obvious. Their guilt trips feel annoying. Their silence feels childish. Their kindness feels strategic. You stop dancing to their music because you finally hear the manipulation in the melody. And that right there is when you take your power back. If this video opened your eyes or made you think about someone in your life differently, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Have you ever realized someone was silently manipulating you? Your